exciting.
Welcome back, Pokemon Trainers. Professor Chaz here, the lab coat's on back order, and we are here for some more Pokemon Violet on the channel. I'm currently in the town of Medali, because that's just where we left off with our ingredient harvesting that you may have just seen. In today's episode, I'm hoping to take down another Team Star base, because if we check our overall objectives, we got two important things done last time. We took down the Ice-type gym leader up here, got our Glacedio gym badge, and right after that, we took down the Quaking Earth Titan, this weird robotic kinda Dawn fan, but kinda not. More not than kinda, you know? We got that badge, and we unlocked a new feature for our Miraidon. That's the wrong button. Well, it's not. It's just, I didn't... Hit the right buttons, please. There we go. We unlocked the Paraglider, which is awesome. So there's only one Titan left to go, two Team Stars, and I think 2 badges? Yeah, so my objective right now, my routine, I'm going to go Titan, a Starfall, and then a badge. Titan, Starfall, badge. Or the Titan, Starfall might mix them up a little bit, but either way, I want to get the badge as the final thing, so that's what we're going to do. Get the badge after we get to 4 or 5 Starfall streaks done. And when I say we, what do I mean by we? Well, I want to hop off our Miraidon first of all. Let's take a look at our team. I'm always hitting the wrong buttons. It's just my way of doing things. Am I unmuted? Yes, I am. Making sure. Leading the pack right now at level 44 is our first caught Pokemon in this region of Paldea, our Tinkaton Smithers at level 44. She has the Steel Terra type, The item is leftovers for healing purposes. She is a mild-natured Pokemon with Fake Out, Gigaton Hammer, Play Rough, Thunder Wave for the moves, and an own tempo ability preventing confusions, and Intimidates. Next up, speaking of Intimidates, is not our Tauros, but we have our Camerupt Dumpty at level 44 as well, with a ground Terra type holding the Quick Claw to possibly outspeed in a pinch. He doesn't even have a mark yet. Come on, guys, get some marks. He is lonely. Maybe that's why he has no marks. He's got Solid Rock for the ability, preventing super effective damage, or at least reducing super effective damage. His moves are Lava Plume, Bulldoze, Rock Slide, and Sunny Day. Excuse me. My apologies. Next up is the intimidating Pokemon Matador, our Paldean Tauros, with a fighting Terra type holding the Muscle Band to improve physical attacks. He is a sassy nature Pokemon with the Intimidate ability, of course, lowering the opponent's attack stat upon battle entry with Double Kick, Headbutt, Bulldoze, and Scary Face. Next is our most recent addition, our Glamora Kyber at level 44, with the Clear Amulet to prevent any stat reduction by opponent's attacks and abilities. And I didn't mention it. Most of my Pokemon are at 3 injuries right now, but we're fine. Nothing to worry about. Rock for the Terra type with a partner mark. Is that all so far? A very reliable partner. She is naive by nature. The ability is Toxic Debris, scattering poison spikes or toxic spikes on the field when the opponent physically connects against her. We've got Power Gem, Venoshock, Mortal Spin, Light Screen. And last but not least is our highest leveled, our starting Pokemon, good old Skydive, the Quaquaval, with a Water Terra type, holding the Black Belt to improve fighting type damage. He is just still a Gourmand. He is a quiet nature Pokemon. He has the Torrent ability, as all general starters do, or water starters. In the moves, are Aqua Step, Low Sweep, Aerial Ace, and Endure. Okay, so one thing I want to do as part of my daily routine is not hit the wrong button anymore. Go to the map. I want to visit Porto Marinada, because I came here off-screen, or not off-screen, technically, during the grinding. One sec, I gotta turn on my back massager slash back heater to try and ease my back a little bit more. I came here, and I never really thought to check this before, but the auction has some cool things. I don't know why I didn't think to check it. I'm a dumb. That's probably the exact reason why. But you'll see here, Muscle Feathers at bargain prices. We've got Fried Filet. Would you like them? We've got Hyper Potions. So, what I found here off-screen at one point, someone here was selling things called cloth sticks. And I thought, what kind of item is a cloth stick? I'm thinking like a held item for battle or something. But when I don't think I have any. I don't think I saved when I did this. Let me just check. It turned out to be a food ingredient. Sort by name. Yeah, let's just take a look, see if I actually have them. I doubt I do. No. But yeah, it was something I could make a sandwich with. And as it turned out, I don't believe I've ever seen cloth stick available for sale anywhere else. So every time I do a item harvesting, a grinding montage, or even just starting one of our episodes, I'm going to come here to see what they're selling. And if they have ingredients that I don't normally pick up anywhere, then I think I'm going to do some purchasing. Now, speaking of which, with Fried Filet, do we need more of those? Because they do have them here right now. Let's see what we have available. Oh, we got 10 of those, so we're good. So I don't really need anything here at the auction right now, but I do want to head off to the Y button for the map. A little town called Levincia. Because over here in Levincia, they have every kind of ingredient shop you could ever hope for. And I do like I forget the name of it, but it's like an actual shopping mall, grocery store kind of thing. And they tend to have new things that I wouldn't expect. Mostly because, oh wait, I also want to check here if we have any new recipes to pick up from this gentleman for defeating the Ice Gym. I don't know if we spoke to him between then and now. Do you have any more sandwiches for me, sir? Yes, indeed. New sandwiches. Alrighty. I'll check those out at some point and see what meal powers we get from them. Thing is, too, with those cloth sticks, I wonder if all these recipes we're getting from him, will any of them give us some of those special things like Tidal Power or Sparkling Power, I believe it is. The various powers that can help you find shiny Pokemon, or ones with titles, ones with marks. I kind of like the idea of getting some of those. I mean, who doesn't like the idea of getting shiny Pokemon? Me, I don't mind. Acquiesta supermarket, I guess we're going to call that. This is the place that sometimes has new things that I don't think to check, because I don't know if there's any branches of this particular shop in any other towns. So do we have anything new to pick up here? We've got horseradish. What is this? A very spicy condiment. Its distinctive sharp sizzle in your sinuses makes it a good match for rich fillings. Well, it's not that expensive, fortunately, so we will pick up some of that. And I think I'm going to check the other stores here, too. Are they all over the other side of town? Let me just check. Just to make sure I'm going where I'm supposed to be going. We've got the Artisan Bakery, Deli Kioso, but we don't have... What is the one? There's another one. Artisan Bakery, Deli Kioso. I'm sure they have it back in Messagoza, which we will be going to next as well, because I needs to pick up, or not pick up, I needs to take some more classes. Hello to Lily in the chat, greetings, saying that I got like. I did get a like, awesome, and if that was you, thank you very much. Appreciated. New picks, let's pick up some picks. These are cheap enough, I can get 10 of each of these. Yeah. And the answer is Mixels. What was my question now? I'm bad at remembering my own questions. Is there anything else we can pick up here food-wise? Nothing new. We've got plenty of each of these things. Oh, kind of low on the ham, though. Let's grab 10 more hams. I think we're good. Okay. So with that, let's head off back to school, and maybe you're saying that's the other restaurant I'm missing. Deli Kioso. There's Love Disc here? Cool. Hey, Love Disc. Okay. That's Messagoza. It's, what is it? Shore Cans. That's another place I can buy ingredients at. Took me a little bit, but I remembered. I should probably, with all the money I have right now, I should go buy all the held items at Delibird Presents, too. So first things first. Where is Shore Cans? Well, it's right there, and Delibird Presents is right beyond it, so let's do it. Let's go get some goods. Let's go Miraidon, and I love that we have the paraglider, finally. So cool. It's just fun flying around. Alright, what do we have available here? Anything new? Not at all. Alright, but let's see what we can pick up at the Delibird shop. I like to stop at the Delibird shop. I like to stop at the Delibird shop. I'm sure every, maybe not every store, but I'm sure many stores have different held items to pick up. Battle items. We can use one of these. Yeah, these are only 3,000 apiece, no problem. Use a charcoal. I don't think I have the Mystic Water on anybody right now, but I do have one. Silk Scarf for normal type. We'll do Sharp Beak for the fly-ins. Silver Powder for bug type. I know we have a Muscle Band. Our Tauros already has that equipped. Wise Glasses, we have that as well. Punching Glove, an item to be held by a Pokemon. This protective glove boosts the power of the holder's punching moves and prevents direct contact with targets. Oh, okay. That's not really so useful to me right now, but I know a certain either Buzzwole or Pangoro that's going to like that if they can make it into this region. We already have Expert Belt, Focus Band we'll pick up. Focus Sash I'm going to get too, but I'm not going to use it in the playthrough. I'm actually not going to pick it up just yet, because I don't have enough money. Oops. I can get the Ability Shield, though. What else can we get? Okay, well, you know what? Since we're under 50,000, let's not blow all of our money. I know I can pay with LP, but I'll do that eventually. For right now, I gotta get to school. I haven't been to school in days. I want to take probably level 4 of all the classes available so far, just to get us started and see how well I can remember when it comes time for, I'm assuming, the final exams, because we've already done all the midterms. Excuse me, folks. Whee! Don't mind me. Just gliding on the school in style. That's so fun to do. Alright, let's pop on inside so we can get to the school learnings. Once it loads up. Alright, so let's see how much I can retain. I wonder if there's going to be any difficulties in these level 4s. Let's just go down the line. We'll go with biology first of all. I wonder whether they're in a certain order. I would have just expected alphabetical, but not that it matters. Alright, class will be soon. Don't be late. Let's see what we can learn today. Of course, it's all going to be about Pokemon battling, I'm sure. Although, no, not necessarily. History was all sorts of different stuff. Hello, hello. I hope everyone's ready to learn some new things today. You all did really great on the midterm exam. Thanks for answering my little question at the end, too. Oh, about the Pokédex app. I gotcha. I'll be sure to keep your responses in mind for your final mark. Alright, we're now heading into the last half of our classes together. It's time for our knowledge to evolve and grow, just like our Pokemon. Evolution. Yep. Haha, evolution. Today we're going to learn about the fascinating phenomenon of Pokemon evolution. As your Pokemon battle and level up, they learn moves and get stronger. And for some Pokemon, once they level up enough, their appearance changes and their stats increase, sometimes by a lot. Look at Magikarp, for example. That's Pokemon evolution. Pokemon become very strong when they evolve, making them trusty partners in battle. But some people prefer to keep their Pokemon in their adorable pre-evolved states. I do that on a number of occasions myself. To do this, you just need to remember a certain button when your Pokemon begins to evolve. That's the B button. That's never changed since Gen 1. Say it with me if you already know. To cancel evolution, press the B button. That's right, everyone. B for best answer. The button you want when you need to stop a Pokemon from evolving is the B button. If you press this button soon after a Pokemon begins to evolve, you can stop it from changing. You can also let the Pokemon hold an item known as an Everstone to keep it from evolving. And keep in mind that the requirements for evolution differ from Pokemon to Pokemon. Some may evolve by having a certain item, such as a Firestone or Thunderstone, used on them. Others may have to learn a specific move or defeat a specific Pokemon in battle to evolve. The way Primeape evolves into Annihilate is especially strange. I don't know this yet. Hello, Mr. Sharkbite, and congrats on defeating the champion. You see, there's a certain move that... Oh, he was about to tell me how to evolve Guar. Whoops. Sorry, looks like we're out of time. I guess we'll have to end the class here today. Thank you all for your attention. Now, that being said, I do have a Primeape from all the way back in the Kanto region, who I will be bringing here eventually. I don't know if I want to evolve him, though. Because I've been with him as a Primeape for so long, it's hard to tell right now if I want him to change. So we'll see what happens later. For example, when Togetic got Togekiss's evolution in Gen 4. Let's go to Math next. I haven't evolved my Togetic. I feel I was too attached to him as he was, but it also is kind of beneficial because he's a pretty good user of the Eviolite. Very good defensive-wise. He can be good in a double battle. Follow me, put up like reflect or light screens or whichever. So I kind of like him as a Togetic. But Primeape is not as good of a recipient of the Eviolite, though. The defenses are not great, so I'll have to really consider. Anyway, hello everyone. Well done on the midterm exam. Some of you earned perfect scores, and others seem to have a bit of trouble, but I can tell you all tried your best. I'm quite pleased to say that every last one of you passed. I can only assume that this means you all have come to love numbers. I do like the math stuff. Stay sharp and try your best for the rest of my classes too. Now she is the trick questioner. The whole, if you buy 10 Pokeballs, you actually get 11. Speaking of staying sharp, do you know how that word applies to Pokemon battles? Attack stat, because you can use Sharpen, right? That's right, it has to do with stat boosts. Kind of, I was right. A Pokemon's stats can rise and fall throughout the course of battle, correct? For example, if a Pokemon uses the move Work Up, its attack and special attack stats will rise by one stage each. And as you may know, each time a Pokemon's attack or special attack rises one stage, moves affected by that stat will deal 50% more damage. Is that true? I didn't know the exact percentage. So if you use like Swords Dance, you're dishing out 200 well, yeah, basically 200% of the base damage. So a tackle's a bad example, but you would do 100 with tackle after a Swords Dance. Cool. If that same Pokemon from our previous example were to use Work Up again, both its attack and special attack have risen by 2 stages. This results in a 100% increase of damage dealt, meaning its moves are twice as strong. Swords Dance, on the other hand, boosts attack by 2 stages at once, allowing the Pokemon to deal double damage after just one single use. Using Swords Dance twice would boost the Pokemon's attack by 4 stages. How much more damage, then, would this Pokemon deal? I'm gonna say... triple the damage? Don't you be trick questioning me. Wow, that's great! You answered this difficult question with ease, Chaz. Thank you. I was concerned, though. You caught me before. Each stage that a Pokemon's stat, attack, or special attack is increased raises damage by 50%. So being raised 4 stages would result in a 4 times 50% or 200% increase. The base damage of a move is 100%, so adding 200% to that gives us 300. In other words, the next move the Pokemon uses will deal triple damage. Okay. Type matchups, critical hit damage, and other factors all play into these calculations as well, so even a small boost must be taken seriously. By the way, if a stat simply rose, that means it's gone up by 1 stage. If it rose sharply, that's 2 stages. And if it rose drastically, that's 3 stages. Just so you know, X attack and X special attack, only used once in battle, can be used to sharply boost those respective stats. So Mr. Sharkbite says, you don't want to spoil, but I need my team very strong for the championship battle. Honestly, I'm expecting such a thing, because I've still got a few more badges to get, and I'm already nearing level 50, like we're halfway through the 40s. So, I mean, even if we go into it and we lose the first time, worst case scenario, our team takes some injuries, we'll be out of badges to heal up at that point, but I'll at least know what levels to shoot for the next attempt. Oh my, is that the bell? I suppose that's all for now. What a shame. Today's lesson was a little difficult, so be sure to review what you've learned in order to stay sharp. I'll see you all again next class. So now I know, I mean, I'm sure I could have looked this up way long ago, but now I know the exact percentages of power increases. Okay, let's go for level 4 history. Oh boy. Again, history's never been my strongest suit. I think, didn't I get 4 out of 5 on this one? If I remember, she said something about the school was 807 years ago, and I think I answered 805. That's the one I think I got wrong last time. Oh, it's Twitchy Hair McGee. Greetings, my little students. Whatever you did yesterday, it is now a part of history. What is that building back there? I'm looking at the stuff in her, or on her, like, I guess, whiteboard. Trying to see if I recognize it from Legends Arceus. I was hoping to continue unraveling the marvels that history has presented to us today. However, I imagine your ability to concentrate has been spectacularly disrailed by my midterm. Yeah, well, no. I suppose changing things up for fun and variety may be a good idea every now and then. So allow me to tell you an old fairy tale that has been passed down in Paldea for generations. Cool. Once upon a time, there was a king who very much enjoyed collecting treasure. He was particularly fond of treasures from other countries. One day, a merchant from the east heard rumors of this king and came to meet him. The merchant laid out 4 treasures in front of the treasure-loving king. The 4 treasures were as follows: a vessel, a sword, a set of tablets, and a set of beads. Seeing such rarities before him, the king leaped for joy, or it should be leapt, I believe. Anyway, he showered the merchant with gold coins and claimed all 4 of the treasures for himself. What's that bird on her necklace there, too? Aha! Perfect timing to make eye contact. Every time I notice something about her, she calls me out for it. Anyway, okay, answer me this, Chaz. I said that one of the treasures was a set of tablets. What do you think these tablets were? I'm gonna say plates. Much like the Arceus plates, I'm assuming. Wooden planks for writing on, handheld electronic devices, medicine that you chew. And I'm assuming the wooden planks. Correct! Your daily pursuit of knowledge serves you well. These particular tablets were wooden and used as a writing medium in the East in ancient times. Excuse me. As you may know, they fell out of popular use as paper became more universally available. For the king to consider these paper substitutes treasures, they must have been of superb quality. That, or perhaps they had some amazingly profound teachings written on them. This reminds me, something I'm going to mention once we're done the class. So the king obtained these 4 treasures, and on that very night, it is said that a terrible disaster rained down upon his castle, reducing it to rubble by dawn. Kyogre did it. Oh, is that the time already? I wasn't done with my story. But alas, so ends today's lesson. If you are interested in how the story ends, you may come see me outside class hours. That I actually want to do, but I want to mention, if we go, like if I was to go back to the South Province Area 2, I think it is, there's all, like, I've only seen one of these gates or seals or covers or whatever, and it says something about the cursed tablets are behind it. It's a purple covering South Province Area 2. So I wonder if these 4 treasures are hidden behind 4 plates. Okay, can I see where she's at? Everyone's here. Alright, so we're going to the staff room. We got 3 people to talk to. I never even thought to check. I'm doing all the classwork, but I never thought to go and check the other rooms of the school. I'm a dummy. So first I need to talk to you. Tell me about this myth. This legend. You're... Ah, yes, Chaz from Class 1A. I like also how the students are just able to walk into the staff room, no questions. I just noticed her shirt is untucked on the left side. The way you conduct yourself in my class and the answers you give to my questions, I admit they pique my interest. You are quite the interesting pupil, I must say. It's almost like you've been through this 7 or 8 times. Tell me, Chaz, given a choice, which do you prefer? Things of old or things that are new? That's a very interesting question. I like the questions in this game. I don't know what to say here. I don't really prefer either or. Each one has its own cool, you know, features, aspects. So she's all about history. I could simply say older things to try to, like, you know, butter her up or whatever. But I feel like I do, in this case, I'll answer new because I like discovering new things. Even if it's an older thing that I haven't seen yet, I'm just going to say new stuff. New to me, let's say. Makes the most sense here. Yeah, you would answer new stuff to me, your history teacher? Ha! You really are a curious one. Yes, this one may indeed be of good use to me, or this one may indeed be of good use to me someday. Who, me? You can disregard that. I was simply thinking out loud. I enjoyed our little conversation today. You have my thanks, Chaz. Slightly closer with the Miss Ryfort. This is going to be... I titled this live stream wrong. This is going to be all about, you know, getting together with the teachers and stuff. Meeting, or learning more about them, I guess. Look at that smile! Oh my, if it isn't Chaz. Hello there. Do you perhaps have a question about class? Yeah, what was that deal about that premiere ball? Can you explain that to me? What were you having trouble with? Let's have a little review here, shall we? Flying-type Pokemon are weak to Rock-type moves. When a Rock-type move hits a Flying-type Pokemon, what becomes of the move's damage? ×2. Yes, that's right. The correct answer is that the move's damage is doubled. I did it. Miss Time! Miss Time! Oh my, I see one of my more energetic students is here to see me. You have to wait your turn, dear. There's only one of me after all. But if you could be super effective, you could be double. Miss Time, is it true that you're a gym leader? That is indeed true. I'm quite the strong battler, you know. Wow, that's so cool. Why'd you quit? Very blunt. So you want to know, do you? I might be persuaded to tell you if you wait your turn. Oh, smackdown! Just destroyed this kid. Okay, I can wait my turn. I sure can, just like the store of the same name. Bye. I'm sorry for cutting our conversation short, Chaz, but I seem to be in high demand today. Feel free to come see me anytime if you have questions for me. We became slightly closer. Now, where's the other teacher? Mr. What's-His-Head. Mr. Salvatore! Now first I want to see what you're saying. If it's Mr. Jacques you're after, you should try the biology lab. That's where usually you'll find. Well, you'll find him. Evie's sleepy. Can I use my camera here? Why? Wait, hang on. Can I use my camera here? No, get. I can't take a picture in the staff room. Why not? That's messed up. Oh, Chaz. Did you come all the way here to the staff room just to see me? I sure did. I like the other one. All the way here. Ha ha! Seems I finally made it into the hearts of my students. That makes me très happy. Très happy, I should say. After all, like I said in class, communication is very important. Oh, I started off with a compliment, I guess. As opposed to just saying, this isn't far. If there's anything you're confused about in class, or if you're having trouble here at the academy, you can always come here and tell me, ton ami Salvatore. Your friend Salvatore, that is. Ues. What is ues? Always? No. Maybe? I want to know more about the thing. Director Clavel. Director Clavel is an inspiration. He never talks down to anyone, even though he's so important. I hope I can be a great man like him someday. I think my heating pad turned off. It does that. Let me just make sure that I don't lose... Wait, there's people in the entrance hall to talk to? Oh, wait! It's the lady from the history class. Where's my heat? No, the heat's still on. Why's my back chilly? Let's go talk to... I want to talk to everybody. Who's in the schoolyard? I just talked to Salvatore. You know what? Let's just talk to the person we want to speak to right now. I'll do some more of this talking afterwards. Maybe what I'll do... I'll take a class and talk to a couple people every time. But... important thing is I want to talk to Ryfort, is it? Yes! And find out more about this myth legend thing. Where are you, Christmas? Why can't I find you? I have found you. Okay, let's find out more. That means yeah in French. Oh, okay. Thank you, Clarimorph. I appreciate that. Also, hello. Why, if it isn't Chaz from Class 1A? Are you perhaps interested in the rest of the old tale I told you in class? Yes, please. I want to learn all I can. Heh. It is convenient that you would take the bait I presented in class. A vessel, a sword, a set of tablets, and a set of beads. After obtaining these 4 treasures, the king's castle was destroyed. Why, you ask? Because these 4 treasures were actually 4 Pokémon. The sword I can assume to be, say, Aegislash. What were the other treasures? Beads, tablets, and I forget. As these Pokemon were passed from human hand to human hand as treasures, they slowly became tainted by hubris and greed. I can understand. Finally, after coming in contact with the rapacity of the king at that time, they awakened as disasters and began to rampage out of control. Well, that don't sound like Aegislash. The king called for renowned Pokemon wielders to defend the country, and, after a fierce battle, these incarnations of disaster were quelled. It is said that these 4 Pokemon were then sealed away somewhere in Paldea. So what do you think? Would you say this story is just make-believe? I don't know. Because I've already sort of seen a hint at one of these things. Huh. Very astute of you. I have read many historical disaster reports, personal journals, and the like. There is much to support the truth of this story. If I am able to prove the story's veracity myself, I will be sure to let you know. Okay, interesting. Before we make our way to my actual goal, I guess, was that 2 classes? I took 3 classes today, right? Yeah, the biology, history, and math, so we'll do more later. But I want to head to one of the things. And now, I will say, Dazzling Shell had been... Wrong... Every time the wrong button. Dazzling Shell had been mentioning about finding these mysterious, holes. Now, I have seen some in my own off-screen item collecting and stuff, I'm going to start making notes of where they're at so I can get these on screen. And it's my assumption and my presumption that they have some sort of connection with these hatches. So let me go find one right now. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Although I'm sure many people, if not everyone who's watching this, has already blown past this part of the story. I fully admit I'm taking my time, but I'm enjoying every moment of it. Except maybe the knockouts. Actually, you know what? I'm still enjoying those. I'm enjoying the nerve-wrackiness, if that's a word. It ain't, by the way, so don't look that up. Also, don't look up ain't. Is ain't in the dictionary now? I know people have used it. I feel like it should be if it ain't. Anyways, I feel like I've already seen the tablets thing. Okay, calm down, Maridon. In fact, Pokeball back for you. So right here. What does it say? Faint writing is carved into the shrine. Herein lie the Ruinous tablets. So she also said that there was a sword, beads. See, when she said that, I was thinking the sword could be Aegislash, and I thought the beads might have been, say, Phalanx, or maybe Execute, or something like that. Huh. Can't do anything with this. I can walk through it, which is cool. I mean, who doesn't want to walk through part of a sealed chamber, right? But I'm going to keep, as I said, my eye out for any of these. In fact, I think I know where one is. One of these poles. Let's see if we have time to check it out. Around here somewheres. Yeah, I'll find one of them first, and we'll interact with it together here. This direction. I think I have to stay up high, but I can glide now too, which is beneficial. There, right there. Right there, see it? Excuse me. And this looks like the purple one. There's an ominous black stake driven into the ground. Will you pull out the stake? Yes. When you pulled out the stake, it crumbled and vanished. Oops, I hope that wasn't anybody's family heirloom. Now let's head back to that portal, that covering, just to take a sneaky peeky and see if that has changed at all. Because these sound like they could be, well, obviously if they're from a legend, they sound like legendary Pokemon. Because she did claim, or she did announce, hey, Gimmeagle's up there, that these creatures were Pokemon. So that definitely piques my interest. I'm not sure about you folks, but as a Pokemon researcher myself, I want to learn more. And I'm sure all of y'all would like to as well. I love the glider. It doesn't even have technically a name, does it? I still... It's very reminiscent of Link's paraglider, although there are slight differences. You can only go a certain distance before you start to fall. And you can't, once you start to fall, you can't reopen it either. Fortunately, there's no fall damage, if you're, at least not if you're on Maridon. Now, do you see any change over here? These all still look intact. Let me see if I can talk to it here. Writing. Ruinous tablets. No change yet. So I'm assuming if we find 4, then something will happen here. In fact, now I had a plan to hit the wrong button, as always. A plan more so to go up here and take on a fairy-type Team Star base, but I do know of one more pole. I know off the top of my head if I can reach it. I'm going to start here. It's right around this section, I think. I'm going to set that destination. Fly here to Medali once again. And see if we can get one more pole. And I think it's yellow. And that's the fun part, too. I'll have to do a bunch of like random exploration to find where the other plates and covers are at. I don't know. Is that your Greedent? Okay, good. I thought there was a random Greedent just that close to her for no reason. Now, I do want to stay higher up because my plan requires jumping down from a height. Let's see if I have the right idea in mind. Can I jump up even higher? Whoop. Well, we can attack a Nacli by accident. By accident. Look at the size of that hammer. Oh, that poor Nacli. If I wanted to hit it. I ain't doing that. Is it on this side of the river? No. So I have to get up here somehow. Let me figure out a way. Oh, okay, that wasn't so hard. Oh, wait a minute. Electro Ball. And hey, what's your power level? 50? So long, friend. Have a good day. Okay, we gotta get across the water. Can we do it here? Jump and glide. Yes, okay. We're on the right track. What's this? I love how you just screech your wheels if you turn too sharply. A paralyzed heal. Get away from me, Cyclizar. Full heal. Full restore. Full restore. They got all the items up here. Hey, Draft Rig. Yeah, let's get that max ether. And since it's on the way, let's grab this. Burn heal. Oh, TM up here too. We get rest. 2 wiki berries. I can edit so many articles now. Max elixir. Dawn fan. We get Comet shard. Another max elixir. We get all these things. Max revive. So, I also get this. A wiki berry. So right down here. I want to make sure I'm right above it. We're slowly descending upon. That's the wrong thing. No, no. Hang on. Oh, I don't know if we can make this. I see it over there. This is actually a Garchomp. And it is level 65. You know what? We haven't seen you yet, though. Am I crazy for doing this? I'll tell you why I'm not crazy. I am a fairy type. What's this thing going to do to me? Earthquake? Wait. Oh, it is... Well, it could have ground moves, but it's actually a water type Garchomp. Now, regardless of your typing, every Pokemon loves a Clefairy doll. So you can have this. But we've now seen Garchomp in our Pokedex. Let's get out of here. Okay, so... I guess if we have our high jump, we can get over there from just right here. See, I thought I had to fall down a hole to get up here, but maybe I don't. You're not crazy, you're brave, says Sailor Pika. Moments before I turn tail and run. Dragon Pulse. Nice. Can we jump up that? We are going to have to fall down a hole, aren't we? Ah, maybe not if we get up here. Oh, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up. Whoa, 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 get up, get up, get up, get up. No! Let's fly. Back to where we started. So yeah, this is where we want to drop down, I think. Okay. Off we go! But yeah, this one looks like a yellow one. So, but I haven't even found that yellow portal yet. I wonder if they're close to the... Why did it... Professor, can you learn 3 buttons? It's Y, minus, and plus. I keep messing up. Anyway, I wonder if the portal covers relate to where the lighthouses are. Because the first one we saw, that purple one, isn't too far from... It's fair enough distance, I guess, but it's close-ish to... Where am I going? To the lighthouse, the purple cover. But it's weird, it's a purple cover near the red lighthouse. What does that mean? Hey! Careful, Oinkaloni. I almost ran you down. Up we go. Hey, we got up here before. Get out of here with that. Hold tight. But I'm supposed to be a Pokemon professor, Sailor Pika. How am I supposed to face my... What are they called? Compatriots? I don't know. My peers, let's say. If I'm hitting wrong buttons all the time. Whee! I didn't get this TM. Hang on. It is... Zen Headbutt. Cool. Alright. Let's go find this thing. I love the gliding. It's so nifty neat. It makes me feel like a Hylian all over again. Alright, we're on the track. We're going to get this. I see the hole up ahead. You guys see it? Do you see the hole, boys and girls? Wait, there's a shiny. A Mega Berry. Alright, this is it. Again. Go for a glider. Whoa. Yeah, so it's definitely yellow. Ominous Black Stake. I thought they were all going to be colored, like named the color of what orb they have, but it's a black stake with a yellow bauble, I guess. Let's pull this out. And it crumbled and vanished. So that's one purple, one yellow. Interesting. You know, we only got about 5 minutes left for this stream, so let's go do a little bit of sleuthing for Stealth Rock. No, for trying to track down where the yellow case or cover might be. In fact, I think we would find it. Map button. I did it right this time. I'm learning. Where would it be? So this is a... That's a lighthouse right here. Maybe it's out... You know what? Let's check out some of the rocks out there now that we can swim out that way. I am only human, that is true. It's okay to make some mistakes here and there. That is true because Professor Oak made one of the biggest mistakes of all time. So, in the stories that I used to write, where I and my rival were the other Pallet Town trainers, other than Ash and Gary, one of my companion characters in the stories, had an Ammonite that we got from... There was like I haven't been up this lighthouse either. Let me go up. She had an Ammonite that we had like an ancient Pokemon encounter thing, and she found an egg, and it hatched into Ammonite. I'll finish my story in a moment. Whew. I think I'll definitely be using the flying taxi to get back to Kaskarfarfardarfar. You as well? Did you cross the desert to get here as well? You didn't happen to see a weird kind of Pokemon on the way here, did you? Oh, I beat it right up. No problem. I gotta snap a photo of this. It feels so nice up here. No, don't you run around up here. Wow, so high. There's islands bubbling up out of the ocean. Do they? Ooh, Hypo Beam. Nice. Wow, from up here, they all look like ants, Michael. The market looks so tiny from up above. You know what else looks tiny? Give me those coins, Ghoul. 1. I guess that's fine. Can we go up? Oh, hey, I didn't even see you. I'm not crying. I spent so much money at the auction, but I'm not crying. Salty sea breeze just stings my eyes. I think Basculin knows the truth. Alright, I feel like going to this one. So, anyway, so my friend, her name was Angela, my companion character. She had an Ammonite at some point. So we went back in my stories. We met with Professor Oak, and he was like, oh, interesting. An Ammonite from back in the ancient times. Well done. And he didn't really make too much of a big deal of it, because fossils kind of are a thing in Pokemon, right? And then the anime goes out of their way to put an episode where Ash... Oh, Heatwave. Ash is talking with Professor Oak, and Oak makes a big deal about how Ammonite was the Pokemon that got him into Pokemon researching in the first place. It was like his fascination from when he was a kid, and he made a big deal of it. And I'm like, you stupid anime, you're trying to ruin my stories. I know you're following me. I know you visit my page, the Nothing page. Can't tell me you don't after a display like that. That was actually the name of my old website, the Nothing page, with my internet broadcast or internet service provider, you had web space for your own use, basically. You could just use it for storage or whatever. I thought, even back then, I want to entertain people. I want to make some funny stuff, so I would make like silly top 10 lists and make up. I wouldn't really make up news, but I would like make up reports on newsworthy stuff. Think of it like what's a good example? Say like the Daily Show or something like that. Satirical news. Give me up. Give me up. Oh, hi, Pelipper. Give me up. But anyway, all that being said, they completely ruined my whole plot by having Professor Oak, Phantom Force, an Ammonite. How dare they? I didn't do anything to them. Even though, at one point, I kind of, well, I saw that an upcoming Japanese episode had Team Rocket using a giant Electabuzz robot. Or no, I think they had a Diglett robot at one point. So, I decided to make a story where they used it in my timeline first, just to be like, hey, I did it first. And then what's weird is in the anime, when Team Rocket used it, they called it the Ultra Mecha Diglett Mark III or something. And I thought, wait, okay, so, again, I'm exaggerating when I say I think you were, looking at my stories. Like, the page was literally a nothing page, right? But I thought, what if they actually did see that I used the Diglett robot, and they decided to make it a Mark III in the show, just to be like, we're not going to explain the Mark II. Just leave it as like an unknown for all those people. And when I say all those people, I mean those dozen people who read my stories. Anyway, that's enough waxing nostalgic for the time being. We can't find that yellow thing just yet, but I will keep an eye out off screen as I do more of my ingredient harvesting. In fact, let me save right now. We didn't level up once today, but that's okay. Sometimes learning and exploration is more important than the battles and the training, right? So that's going to be it for today's episode. If you enjoyed the... I'm going to get out of this lady's way here. If you enjoyed the mysteries that we discovered something into in this episode and some of the research that we've done, hit that like button down below. And if you're intrigued to see more, well, also hit that like button. But make sure you subscribe to our channel or join as a channel member for additional perks. But hit that bell button in either case to get notified when new videos are coming your way. And to see everything that's happened to this point so far, check the link in the description or during the outro for the full Pokémon Violet playlist to get caught up on where we're at right now. But for the time being, Professor Chaz will be signing off. Thank you again for watching today's episode, folks, and I will catch you next time.